What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to a new video on the channel. It's been a little while since I've done one of these videos where I try some of the tunes that you guys have sent me over on my Discord. Link to that is down below. Click the link tree, you can join the Discord. Plus, you can follow me on other social medias if you really want to, and also subscribe to the channel or like the video or do all that sort of stuff if you feel like it. Anyway, yeah. So people are consistently still sending me codes to try in videos, and I haven't done one of these videos in quite a long time, so I thought, you know what, let's go back and actually try and pick some people's codes here and try them out. So I have one of them that I'm going to try. I can't believe I'm still getting comments like this, or I'm still getting posts like this over on my Discord. This guy's saying, maybe just found a meta A-class car for cross-country. What? Meta car? We're still doing meta. We're still adding meta in front of random tunes in 2024 on Forza Horizon 5. He said he won a race by 15 seconds and he's a bad driver. And then he sent me the share code for the car. I have no idea what the car is, by the way. So we're going to have to find out together in this video. So let's give it a shot and see what this meta car is. 243171469. People just throw around the word meta so much when it comes to random builds that they find. They're like, oh my god, this build is better than the random garbage that I usually drive. It must be meta. Anyway, this is what we're looking at here. Cross-country tune for that 450. Rally suspension, off-road tire compound, which is fine. It's got a lot of power. It's all-wheel drive. I mean, it is what it is. Let's try that. I feel like I've done builds on this thing in the past. I feel like I should have like 3 or 4 of these in my garage right now anyway. Just due to the fact that I've been messing around. No, did I get rid of them? I think I might have gotten rid of them. So like, one of these is like a drift tune, 100%. And then we have this one that's an S one. I'll just like rebuild this one, I guess. And I'll slap the tune onto this one. But let's give it a shot. In cross country, I don't know like which event should I really use it in, because he didn't really say if it's built for like cross country events that are for, you know, like tighter circuits or stuff like the El Descenso run or whatever. So yeah, I have a drift truck as well. And then this one here is ridiculous, apparently, on road use. But yeah, let's try this guy's tune and see. 77 grand. What am I, made of money? But I also have another tune that I want to try after this, so just for a laugh. So this is what we're looking at here. He gave us some disgusting wheels, but I mean, I guess it probably keeps it in this class. Okay, interesting. I mean, it's quick. Change that to standard because I don't like sim when we're doing off-road stuff. And the best way to test these out is with rival events, because you don't really have anybody to get in the way. Cross country. Do we go with a nice small little track like this one? I usually like the Estadio one is pretty decent, or we have the good old-fashioned... which other ones are actually pretty good on this one? Oh yeah, we have these ones. Either the Ek Balam one or the Herencia cross-country one, which is a super simple one. But again, I don't know. Like, is this good for those type of events, or is it good for stuff like the El Descenso? Right? I don't know what this is used for. Probably. Let's try the Ek Balam one, because it's been a while since I've been on this track. There's probably a decent chance I'm pretty high up on the leaderboards. For Transit, someone has sent me, I'm pretty sure. And then I tried that and it was top 1000 material. Let's try to see if this is anywhere near top 1000 material on that event. We'll see, we'll see. This one has a few more, I guess, corners. So we kind of have to keep it in check while we're driving. But let's just have a look to see if this thing is capable of doing anything. I can't believe, like I said, that we're still getting meta in the titles of our builds and of our tunes. But the Ford Transit, I don't remember driving it. But if it's a top 1000 car, it must be good. At least good enough, anyway. But the one really good thing about this this truck is that it's not gonna get slowed down by anything. So you're gonna crash into like branches and stuff like that all over the place, and it's just not gonna get slowed down because it's massively heavy. To be honest though, the Transit is not losing me. I'm still keeping up with it. Yeah, transit is not getting away from me. It's very easy to drive, this thing. So I can see how this guy got like a decent time with it when he was racing against other people. It's a very, very easy truck to drive, but I think it's also super, super long, so you can just go with your back end to clip the flags. I think I could have gone a little bit faster there in that scenario. Or in that area. I don't know why I call it a scenario. The van is a little bit lighter, so its acceleration initially, I think, is a lot better than the truck. As you can see, it just pulling away as soon as we land. I think around corners it's a little bit better. I mean, this thing has the grip. It's just the fact it also weighs about as much as the space shuttle as well. Probably doesn't seem to be a good thing. Okay, let's try to do one more lap and we could probably try and call it a day. This thing. Because we can see how good it is without doing 20 billion laps with it. Like, it's clean and easy to drive. There's nothing like crazy or special about it. I said it's got power, but it's not like uber fast. It's not like crazy. Maybe it's better for other events, but it's not even close to being meta, I'll tell you that now. That's the fun thing about this, because it's so long, like I said, you can just clip it. The flags with... Okay, well, I was gonna say with your rear end, even though I smashed into the wall with my front end. But yeah, it's a good truck. It's not like I'm not bashing it or anything like that. Like, I think the tune is fine. I think you can squeeze out a nice couple of top of thousands with this truck. Maybe go a little higher than top of thousand as well, but I don't see this thing being overly competitive. Like, I don't see it being insane for some events. I mean, even a random transit, I don't know whose transit this is that I'm playing with right now. I don't think it's mine. I'm just kind of like head to head with it. Yeah. I think if I do a few more runs, I'll probably be able to beat the transit, but I'm not seeing like massive differences between that and the transit. So I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there with that. It's not meta. Not even close. Not even close to meta. But yeah, I think that was an interesting one. Alright, let's try this guy's tune. Because he was using his Aston Martin Valkyrie with, first of all, with traction control. He's telling me to use traction control. And he got a 930 on the Goliath. Okay. I kind of want to try it because I don't think I've ever done a rival event run on the Goliath. Oh, no, I've done. What am I on about? Of course I have. I was going to say, I don't think I've ever done a run on the Goliath in a video, but I definitely have for rival events. So I don't really know what it's for. Is it S2? I'm going to guess it has to be S2, right? Since it's the Valkyrie. Valkyrie's a very sick car. When it came out, I definitely made a couple of videos on it. I don't know if it's the AMR Pro or the regular one. I'm gonna guess it's probably actually, I don't really know, to be honest. Let's just download the tune. Be back out. We'll get the tune, slap it onto the correct Valkyrie, because he doesn't really specify. He just said for the Valkyrie, so it's probably gonna be just for the regular one. So anyway, let's just have a quick look. Obviously, you guys can use the tunes as well if you want to. 160-731-409, not 8. Yeah, it's for the regular one. 951 with the Valkyrie. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't really go about on the I don't really go about doing in the thing at all. the old Goliath race too often, so I'm not really sure if that's good or not. I have a run on that track though. So now I can't go into this and then just go into one of the races, and I can't do it. It's now in X class. I obviously have never done an X class run, which means I need to genuinely go and start a race. Where is the... There it is. Okay, found it. That's so weird. I don't think I've ever had someone send me an X class car to try for the Goliath. Yes. How can I do this? I need to try and do a X class run. I need to try and make it. Okay, perfect. I made one. Alrighty. The dry Goliath. I was gonna say. And it's... He says use traction control, but I'm not gonna do that. Because what's the point? It's already... This is already like an insanely good handling car, so there's no point using traction control on it. Well, it should be an insanely good handling car. But other tunes I've checked out and they're very good. I don't really care about my rival, or I don't really care about the other people, so I'll leave those in the tourist difficulty. We'll try to get past them and just go try to do our run. See what we get. Okay. I need to get used to driving this thing. That's not actually... not actually that difficult to drive. I don't know why you'd need traction control for this, genuinely. Because once you're at speed... Once you're at speed, this thing handles like it's on rails anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, you don't need traction control. And then here, you just kind of ease on the throttle a little bit. Because, yeah, if you floor it, obviously it'll spin, but... just drive better. That's it. All you have to do is just drive better. Oh, I had to slam on my brakes there. That definitely did not. I think for some of these runs, I've definitely slowed down a lot more than what I should have. Keep in mind that I have not run the Goliath in a very long time. Has to be at least a year. At the very least a year, if not maybe 2 years, since I've run the Goliath. So keep that in mind. And also now I'm doing it in a car that I've never driven before. At some pretty ridiculous speeds as well, on a game that I don't really play that often anymore. So bear that in mind. I am definitely not taking this thing at 100% of my ability, I'll tell you that now. But I'm just trying to ease on to everything, like ease onto the power and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get a clean run, you know? No dumb crashes, nothing like that. Actually, to be honest, since this is a regular race, it's not a rival event, and it doesn't really matter. If I make a mistake, I can just rewind. That is something that I can definitely do. I don't like when people build cars for X-Class that aren't for PR stunts, if that makes sense. So like this guy's built this thing for X-Class, but I can't test it out against like other cars or against other tunes, if that makes sense. Unless I go into like forums and stuff like that, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There's no chance you'll be catching me on a Forza Horizon forum. What's the fastest car on the Goliath, guys? What's the best X-Class car? Nope. This thing's very sharp, by the way it turns in. Super, super sharp. Sim steering and everything also greatly enhances it, so... Actually, more fun. I just got a text. I really want to look at it because it's a long text and it's from a number. And it's using my first name, which means that it's not some random scam. It's definitely something. Either an appointment or something, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. But I did see it at the corner of my eye as I'm racing. I think I really like the part when we get to the jungle. So after we go past all this, obviously, there's gonna be a portion of it where it's just gonna be a lot of straight lines, and then once we get to the jungle part, right before the finish line, I don't know. There's something about that part of the sideways. Something about that part that I really, really enjoy on the Goliath. And I remember doing it obviously in the power build cars. So in the McLaren F1 GT, in the Jag XJ, what's it called? I can't remember. XJR. And I remember doing it in those, and those were like really, really like a proper handful. They're power builds, right? So made some ridiculous, ridiculous handling capabilities. Like you to be able to handle the cars is what I'm trying to say, not the cars needing handling. Because they're all rear wheel drive, the back end just slides out from under you so easy. You just need to be very careful with them. Definitely a lot more careful than this car, I'll tell you that. But I mean, this thing's putting in a shift. I don't know if it's going to be faster than the Sesto Elemento. Maybe it is. I don't really know. I haven't... The last time I've given the beans on the Sesto Elemento was on the Don Juan Song map, if you guys remember that, the little wipeout thing. That was super, super fun. Apart from that, I haven't really played with the Sesto Elemento in a while. I think before that, when I played with the Sesto Elemento was when I was trying to do like PR stunts and stuff like that. Trying to do top 1000s on those. I miss doing those. Genuinely miss doing top 1000 on PR stunts. Like they were, that was like a massive series on my channel, right? You go back to Forza Horizon 4 and Forza Horizon 3, I used to do so much of that. But the thing is, there's way too many cheaters nowadays, so I can't even call the series top 1000 anymore because, like, for a lot of events, especially the speed trap ones, the top 1000 positions are usually filled with cheaters, so there's no point of even calling it that anymore. But back in the day, when I used to be able to do that, top 1000 was a good little baseline. You get top 1000, I'm like, okay, well, we can do better if we get top 1000. So I just keep trying over and over again until I get higher and higher on the leaderboards. I'm expecting, with this car, to get around the time that he's listed as the name of the tune, as the 951. I don't think I'll be able to do a 930. What this guy did with his tune now. Not with my driving here. I feel like I've let up so much. I feel like there's so many corners where I could have gone so much faster. Oh yeah, these are the corners that I really like on this map. Like they just flow together so nicely. It just looks really good too as well. Just in the jungle. It's just, I don't know, there's something really nice about them. Am I the only one? I think I am. Yeah, I'm expecting like just a little sub 10 minutes type of run. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I haven't driven on the Goliath in a long time, so I have no idea where I am right now with me being at almost 8 minutes at this point. Because I know that there's still quite a good bit to go until we get to the finish line. It's just how quick I can do it. I think in about 2 minutes I'll be there. I'll be get there, I was gonna say. These are all really fast corners here. I definitely need to slow down a little bit. Still kind of remember where I need to slow down for some of the corners. Obviously some cars different than others. You 100% do not need traction control. Don't listen to that guy I said, the guy that made it to him, don't listen to him saying that you need traction control. You definitely don't. You definitely do not need traction control. Okay. Okay, nice and smooth. Very nice. We're coming very close to the end now. Not much forest left to go here. Not much more jungle left to go. Oh, over 10 minutes. Nice. It was definitely expected though. I like the tune. Except like I said, I feel like I let up so much for a lot of the corners. I feel like I've gone way too slow for a lot of these corners for me to be able to call this a good run. And it wasn't a good run. Like I said, since I don't really play that often anymore, and hopping on, especially with a tune that I've never driven before, definitely need a lot more practice to be able to do like a properly good run. And I'm not doing it because there's no leaderboards to compete against. You know? There's no point. So I'm what, a minute slower than him, I guess? Just about. Yeah. Fair enough. 10:27. That's fair enough. I want to show you something. I want to see something. I want to see something. I want to go to the Rivals events, and I want to see an S1 or S2, whichever one I ended up doing. I want to try to see what the time says there. With a... basically a slower car than this, right? Or a car that's not tuned as much as this. Or probably it's tuned a lot more than this, but it's tuned in a different fashion. So what's my S2 time? S2 time with a Hot Wheels BTTB. This was a slow run of 11:50. If I go into S1 I think is the one that I tried harder on. McLaren F1 GT. Did I not use? I swear I used the Jag. I guess it didn't. Interesting. So it's been a long time since I've done a Goliath run. I haven't even used the Jag. That's crazy to me. I should probably update these times. I feel like I probably can. But again, like I said, I don't really play this game that often anymore. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I wanted to see what the times were there, because I feel like some of the cars in those events, like the XJR, are going to be brutal. They're going to be so fast. Where is this thing? This absolute monstrosity here. The XJR 15. Absolute beast for like stuff like the Goliath. Unreal car. Try stuff like that and see what that's like. It's gonna be so much more difficult to drive. Like this thing, see the way, like it does slip if you floor it everywhere. You don't need traction control though, I'm telling you now. The car is so easy to drive, you don't need it. But yeah, that was it for today's video. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like this is now coming to a point where it's a blast from the past, where I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, so when I revisit it, it just feels like it's such an old school type of video. Regardless, that's pretty much it for me. Thank you for watching, and thank you guys for the tunes. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, if you want to send some more, I can even try them in future videos, but don't hold your breath when the next one's going to be. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good one.